Right. Welcome back to the Slam, Slam Session 21. We've got some great slams coming up for you, four of us today. Commiserations to Donnie, who we've had a chat about, and we think the wife and the kids have kidnapped him again. Maybe they'll let him back on the show next month. And also, we would like to say congratulations to Chris, who can't be with us today, who's just got married, I believe. Yay! First up to introduce himself is Nick.
Hello, I'm Nick Cusimano. I am a theater and film teacher from St. Louis, Missouri, a Google certified teacher and Google education trainer.
And Brian.
Hi, I'm Brian Gray from Austin, Texas. I'm a Google education trainer and certified administrator. I manage the domain for my school, St. Stephen's Episcopal School here in Austin.
Hi, my name's Lee Webster. I'm a Google certified teacher, and it's great to be back on the Slam with these guys. And David.
Hi, my name's David Salmon. I reside in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I'm a grade 3 teacher and a Google education trainer.
Okay, as usual, we've got some great slams, like I said, coming up for you. And Nick, you're up first. So
Sure.
When you're ready, Nick.
Okay.
Tell me when you're ready, and I'll start the clock, Nick. Yeah. Okay, can see your screen, Nick. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, off you go, Nick.
Okay, so this week is Google I/O, which is the big meeting Google conference that has for their developers. And there's always great stuff to come out of that. So one really cool thing is the big update to photos.google.com. Before, photos were part of Google+, and so you were tied to that social network. That has been broken off. It's much easier to share, and if you are a photo hoarder, well, Google has come to the rescue. You have 16 million megabyte pictures that up to that size per picture will be stored for free, and 1080p videos stored for free. So that has just opened up so much more. We already, those of us who are education trainers, already benefit from unlimited, but if you're using your personal account, well, that just, the two things that take up most space in mine are photos and videos. So I just wanted to show a couple of cool things that are available now with that. So I have this photo here of a place I'm going to be doing a training at soon. One really cool thing is my parents are a little bit older, and sharing photos with them through Google Plus kind of got confusing for them. But now I can get a shareable link, cut and paste that, put it in an email. They can open it up. They don't have to sign into anything. And then they have the photos of their grandson to look at and download and do what they want with. Don't have to do any sharing, don't have to make them sign up for Google+. So that part's really, really awesome. Another great thing with Google Photos is you can do sharing right within it. So if I click the edit button, I can change the look of my photo to, they're now named after Greek gods. You can adjust your light and all the easy photo stuff, or vignette is one of my favorites. Takes those edges down a little bit.
30 seconds, Nick.
Okay. So that is Google Photos. You also have a couple of other features. You can make your own stories and collections, and that is available on the side over here. So you can organize your photos however you want using collections, and it's already identified based on location from my pictures. So this is when I was at the Q conference and Slam.
Okay. Okay, thanks, Nick. That's really cool. Actually, I didn't know that you are Al, so that's really useful. Yeah, and all the other information you gave, because a lot of people got confused about unlimited. They thought it was unlimited, but it's 16 pixels, isn't it?
16 million, which is pretty
16
darn
million,
big.
is it? Yeah, it's massive.
And that's per photo.
Yeah, and the video was what? Say that again. What's the size, Nick?
1080p, so
1080p. Yeah. So
full HD. Now it doesn't cover the 4000K, which that's okay, but
yeah, that covers most videos.
that covers most videos available now.
So that's a huge game changer, I think. Okay, thanks for that, Nick. Brilliant. Next up is Brian.
Okay, give me just a second to share the screen.
Yeah, no worries, Brian. Just tell me when you're ready, mate.
Okay, you should see my a Google Doc here.
Okay.
Which
ready?
is just serving as the background.
Okay.
So I want to show you the Nimbus screenshot app. For months and months and years, I've been using the awesome screenshot tool. It was recently withdrawn because it was overloaded with spyware, so I've gone to Nimbus. A lot of the same features, but some that are really different and really worth taking a look at. The Nimbus icon up in the top right corner, take a snapshot of the visible page. It'll give you a 75% size, so you can quickly crop the part of the screen that you want, get the cropping exactly the way you want, and check that box. Now it's cropped. Next thing you've got over in the top left in the menu bar are the zoom controls. You can zoom out to 200% or down to 25%. 25% is a little tough to work at, so we'll go to 200. You can do some more cropping if you want to. We got drawing tools. We've got pen and highlighter there. Of course, we can draw boxes and rounded rectangles and circles and ellipses. We'll do an ellipse here, get it the way we want. One thing I like about this a lot is you don't have to get it exactly right on the first pass. You can reshape it, resize it, relocate it, all you want. The next tool is the arrows. We've got a standard arrow, of course, no surprise there, but here's the one that I really like, the freeform arrow, where you can just draw an arc from one place on the screen to another, make it very clear what you want to look at. You can also do the same thing with lines without arrows. Two different text tools to work with. You've got the text window there, and again you can resize it, and if you point at it, click and drag to relocate it on your screen. The other is the note tool.
1 minute.
Which is a feature I really like. You can type the text here, resize the note, move the arrow around to wherever you want. You can, back to the text tool here for a second, you can change the colors to anything you want, and you can change the level of transparency of that text. Once you've got your screen edited the way you want, you click the Done button. You've got three things you can do with it. You can save it to a Nimbus account if you have one, or you can simply download it to your computer, or you can save it to your Google Drive and click to get a short URL. And that is my slam.
Wow. Yeah, they're cool. Very cool. Right on the buzzer there, as usual, Ryan. Yeah. Very cool. So you were saying, Brian, that the Awesome has been taken away now, is it?
Yeah, the Awesome Screenshot original version is gone. There is an Awesome Screenshot minus that's also in the extension store, in the Chrome Web Store. It is a lot of the same features without the spyware. Plus a couple of new features. It's really tough for me to decide between Nimbus and the awesome Screenshot Minus at this point. They both have some very nice features.
Okay. All right. Who's going to keep time for me, guys? Anybody?
As soon as I get
set.
my screen straightened around, I can.
You're going to do
set.
it, Nick? Okay, thanks,
I got
Nick.
it.
Okay. Okay, guys, can you see my screen now, yeah?
Yep.
There you are.
Okay, right, roll away, Nick. Okay, I found this the other day. It's called Soundtrap. I often use GarageBand, and I was looking for something to do sound recording in the cloud. So if you go to the Chrome store, you'll find this. It's called Soundtrap. So to start it up in my app launcher, you start it up here, and then you sign up through your Google account, okay? So it's in the Chrome store, look for it, Soundtrap, okay? So you enter the studio, which I'm doing now, and if you're very familiar with GarageBand, it's virtually the same, okay? So it's loading up now. The first thing you do on the right-hand side here is it says loops. So open the loops, okay? The first thing I do is I'm going to go to beats. Let's see. You can test the beats first. Can you hear that, guys? Yeah. Yeah.
No.
No, you
That's
can't.
because we're on a Hangout on air.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay. So I'm going to drag that in. All right. And that's going to process. Okay. And now I'm going to find a drum. Let's find the drums. Let's say that one. Drag that in. And let's have a look. I need to shrink the screen now. There you go. I need to drag that in, and then I'm going to put some bass in. So look, where's the bass? Let's see, which one do I want? I think it's that one. Let me just test it.
1 minute.
Okay, so I'm going to put that in. And then I think just see if I can get it in. I'm going to put some piano in. Come on, work. So piano. Where's the flash piano? Let's see. I think that one there. Is that going to go in? Oh, it's loading the loop. Let's have a look. And then I'll play it here.
30 seconds.
I'll play. You can drag and drop these across. And there you go, that's my slam. Okay, cool.
And 3 seconds to spare.
3 seconds to spare. Oh. Thanks. Okay.
You're welcome. Yeah, sound.
David, go on you and say something, Nick.
Soundtrap's really cool because you can do collaborative audio editing. You can edit audio in a Chromebook, which is awesome, and you have multi-track audio editing. That's free or mostly free. You get five different projects you can work on at the same time. So if you're doing a lot, so great for doing interviews and then editing that down and putting music underneath. So a lot of different projects than just creating music, but a whole, you can use it to really help with your audio, or if you have aspiring singers, it's really good for them to make a demo tape using it.
Yeah, that's the part I didn't get in. Didn't have enough time. So, like Nick said, there's the collaboration. You can invite people, and there's actually a video with inside it as well while you're working, which is really cool. Okay, David.
Yeah, they're really great people.
David,
all right. Today I'm going to share. Basically, it's a Google add-on. It's called Save as Doc, and quite often you have lots of Google forms you might create, and you collect information, and you have maybe a paragraph text, and it's pretty hard to read within a spreadsheet. So I came across this add-on called Save as Doc, and it's just you go to the add-ons, you get the add-on Save as Doc, and all you do is you hit Start. And what you could do is you can actually, once it loads, I can actually select all the data within my document, and I can give it a name. I create this one as a getting to know you survey at the beginning of the year. The kids fill it out, and I get to find out what things they like to do, what their strong subjects are, what their weak subjects are, how they like to learn. And so I'll just call this new students. I can choose the first row of the header here, and that'll in my Google document, it'll actually put the question in there for me. I like to put a page break after each one, and then all I need to do is go Save as Doc, and it's going to create a doc. I'm actually not going to choose the whole data. I'm going to just choose their name and maybe the first few questions, and I click my add-on. I click Save as Doc. I hit Start again. Type in my name, my title of my document that I want it to be. Again, I want my first row. I can choose a different size of the headers of my the header up here, what it's going to look like on my document. I'll go for something a little smaller. I'm going to add a page break, and now again, I just hit Save as Doc. Down here, it's going to generate my document for me.
Okay,
and now I can open my document. So here's my documents named it New Student. Here's my first student. What is your full name? You can call me Jim. And it goes through the lists of things that the student has shared with me about themselves. And as you can see, once I scroll down, I'll have my second student, and so on. There's Elizabeth Smith with her information. And that is my Google Slam. That is Save as Doc.
Okay, cool. Loads of time to go, but yeah, very effective and very cool.
David, I had one question for you. Is that a Forms add-on or a Sheets add-on?
It's a Sheets add-on.
Okay, thanks.
Right, yeah, cool. So a Sheets add-on, guys. Yeah, that looks really cool. Thanks, David. Some really cool slams on this week. Short and sweet. Hopefully some more of the team will be with us next month. And thanks for tuning in, guys. The voting form's online. Please vote. It's open for 48 hours, and then we'll find out a winner. I'm sure someone will remind me, because I always forget to add the votes up. There's huge amounts, and announce the winner. So hopefully I will do it in 48 hours, but if not, I'm sure Brian will remind me. Okay, thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a nice evening or nice morning wherever you are.